Hey everybody, I'm Dan.
And I'm Mike, and this is 60 Seconds with Dan and Mike of the Corvallis Knights.
Welcome to another episode of 60 Seconds with Dan and Mike. Great to see you, Gitsy.
Great to be seen, Dan. Who did Dan sweet talking to being our guest this time?
Well, Mike, we have a pretty special guest today. He played outfield for the 2013 Oregon State College World Series team. He coached with the Corvallis Knights in 2016. He's currently working with Driveline Baseball, the Max Gordon.
Oh, so cool.
Awesome. Good to see you, Max.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Appreciate you guys getting me out here.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, Max. Appreciate it.
Yeah. So, Max, are you ready to do this?
I'm ready, man. Give me what you got.
Okay, man. Let's put 60 seconds on the clock. King of JUCO or Domingo Ayala?
Ooh, man. Because I know Sim, I gotta go King of JUCO.
Awesome. Best Beaver baseball mustache ever.
Ryan Gorton.
All right, Gordo.
Favorite color?
Keep it green. It's odd.
Ashland, Oregon, or Kent, Washington?
Ooh, Ashland. Weather's better.
What's a better feeling, hitting a line drive off Ben Wetzler or making the catch at Stanford in 2013?
I would love to say Wetzler, but it's for sure Stanford.
Very cool. Well, hey, Max, I've got a few more questions for you. In a few words, describe the following. Kyle Body.
One of the hardest working and innovative, brilliant minds I've ever been around.
Awesome. Oregon State University.
A big school in a tiny town and home away from home for a lot of people.
Awesome. Young Jin Yoon.
One of the most energetic, charismatic humans I've ever met in my entire life.
Awesome. Pat Casey.
One of the most competitive and no BS, but loyal and smart persons I've ever been around.
Awesome. West Coast League.
Competitive, fun summer environment for a lot of shapes and sizes.
Very cool, Max. Well, thank you so much for playing 60 Seconds with Dan and Mike. We figure we got you. We'd ask you a few more questions, buddy. You know, we talk about mustaches. That was part of the 60 Seconds quick hitting question. Let's talk a little more. Like in 2013, it was sort of the thing. So tell us a little bit about those mustaches, that Beaver team.
Yeah, well, I came back from kind of how it all started was I came back from Christmas break and we were about to start our season. I had like some shaggy long hair and I had kind of a beard filling in, and the coaching staff said, you know, you're going to have to get that haircut. We don't want, you know, surfer boy haircut going around on the team. And the rule was no facial hair below the lip. So I got my hair cut into a mullet and I shaved everything below my lips. I had these big mutton chops and I had this mustache, and I wore that. I had that all of 2012.
That's awesome, Max. Well, it sounds like maybe you and Gordo are the king of the mustaches at Oregon State. Hey, we talked a little bit about that catch at Stanford in 2013. That was incredible. You know, for those watching, the hitter was Austin Slater, currently with the Giants, and the pitcher was Matt Boyd, you know, your teammate and currently the ace of the Tigers. So I'm going to put you on the spot here. I want you to do the call of that catch and impersonate Pat Bailey. So how would Pat Bailey call that catch?
As a radio broadcaster?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me think for a second. Fly ball in the left center field. Max is running after it. Stinking legs are flying around. And he lays out for the catch, and well, looks like he got it. That's good. Good route. You know, that's just what happens when you have good footwork out there.
Bravo, Max.
Great play.
Outstanding work. Outstanding. You know, and Coach Bales, you know, former assistant at OSU, and now partner of the Knights with FCA and stuff. But we've always had fun. You know, I think we've all enjoyed impersonating Bales. So anyway,
Everyone
thank
has
you.
at some point.
Thank you. So, hey, in regards to Driveline, so we're super excited about the partnership with the West Coast League, and you know we're looking forward to leveraging TrackX, you know, the software to track our athletes, and you know another piece of the development story. I know you've been intimate with athletes at Driveline and working with pros, young players. But I thought it would be interesting to talk a little about your recent work with Ben Wetzler, you know, former Beaver, former Knight, and yet where he's at today and how he leveraged Driveline.
Yeah, well, we went down to Arizona, and Ben's been down there ever since he got released by the Dodgers. It's kind of like the term everybody's using is like Corona released. So
Sure.
you know, Ben kind of hit the end of the road with the Dodgers, and he's been down there training. He's got a little boy now, so he's down there raising his son. And so when we went down to Arizona, we kind of just opened our doors to him and a lot of other minor leaguers, and just kind of let Ben come and work out with us every day. And it was really exciting to watch because he kind of had figured out some techniques on his own that he had been working on before we got there. And then when we showed up, he was able to just kind of blend those two kind of like philosophies together. And I mean, shoot, he's throwing 96 from the left side. You know, I didn't really work with him much other than I just ran my mouth and just told him he wasn't ever good enough, and that to never get used to a Major League Baseball because he's never going to hold one. You know, so that's my job, is just push that dude. And
That's awesome,
man, stay tuned. I think you're going to see him up there this year.
Yeah, well, we love Wetz, and we're happy for him and hope he gets a chance. And we love your approach, Max, because you know you're the chip on the shoulder guy and the mentality guy, and you know pushing guys, and your whole thing is getting to a place that you can never imagine, you know, Max. And you know, with that, you know, talk to us a little bit about your beliefs in terms of mentality and toughness.
Oh man, I think that's a lot of it. You know, you can do all the right things in training, and you can do all the right things and how you take care of your body and this and that. But at the end of the day, you know, the lights are going to turn on. You're going to have to step between the lines, and a different animal has to come out. And I think a lot of people kind of in this new generation don't really quite understand the importance of that. You know, it's kind of, everybody likes to get so infatuated in the numbers, and they forget about, you know, the competitive spirit and nature of the game. So yeah, I think just, you know, kind of the toughness factor and the willingness to compete and the willingness to fail is just incredibly valuable.
Yeah, awesome, man. Well, we really appreciate your approach and stuff, Max. And to us, you're a huge success story. You know, you're a big part of our squad in 2016. You and Yoon started something pretty special. We've had a nice little ride. Gitsy, you got any questions for Max regarding Driveline?
Yeah, I'm just curious. Yeah, like Dan mentioned, you coached the Knights in 2016, and just kind of your journey, or how you ended up at Driveline, and kind of that path.
Oh man, that was it was quite a wild ride to get from the Knights to Driveline. But after I was done in Corvallis that summer, I ended up stepping away from coaching. I just kind of bought a backpack and a one-way ticket to Australia. So I was gone for like 4 or 5 months, just kind of messing around, you know, taking my time. I never really taken some time after school, so I just did that. And I was selling stuff out of my parents' garage. I was stealing pallets from where I used to work at high school, and I was making stuff out of them with a jigsaw and just trying to sell it, make a couple dollars. I had another like side gig where I was like a janitor at this warehouse, and then I started applying for the job up at Driveline, and I was calling and texting every, you know, a couple days, and then they finally got back to me, and they're just done with me. I think I bothered them for like a month, and they finally let me walk in the door to the hitting department, and that was kind of it.
Wow. Very cool. Gitsy, you got any other questions for Max?
That's all I've got. Just again, looking forward to seeing you this summer down in Corvallis, and appreciate you taking the time.
Yeah, no, for sure, Max. No, we appreciate you, man. Very grateful for everything you've done for the Beavers and for the Knights. And I know you're going to continue to rock it at Driveline, and we'll stay in touch, brother. So
Right on.
yeah, thanks for all your insight, Max.
Yeah, thanks for having me on, guys. I appreciate it. It was fun.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you.